All right, shower is completed. That's not okay.
Oh, I just saw the gnat again.
That's not okay, in my opinion. Oh! Today I will be a plus size influencer who has died. That is crazy.
This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck.
Damn, what a real bitch is that?
Hey there YouTube, it's me Hens, and I'm back here with Amberlynn. I'm a little late because the day I had yesterday was trying, and finally got my car picked up and towed at like 4:30, and by the time, like, I literally fell asleep at 9 or 9:30, so I was barely up for any time, and I didn't even eat dinner. I'm so, like, I'm hungry right now, but I need to get this done, and then I can work and eat breakfast and whatever. So let's get into it. This video is called My Mom is Suing Me, Shocking Torrid Try-On Haul, and Meeting New People, bar Weekly Vlog, Episode 5. Let's get into it.
Hello, hello. Welcome to
Hello,
a new
hello.
weekly vlog. So today is Tuesday. That means I'm filming my
Today is Wednesday.
weigh-in video. And right now I'm just about to...
Oh wow, so I'm like over a week late. This was a week ago yesterday. God damn. And please bear with me, I have not had any caffeine today. And I can't get any caffeine until I actually get my car. I have her set to 1.4 speed, and this is still going so slowly.
braid, but I wanted to give you guys an update on when I'm talking about the Tarlet tubing. This is what I'm talking about, $27. And when I'm talking about the falsies MamaLynn mascara, which is like $10 or $11, I'm talking about this guy.
Who cares?
Okay, so I bought the $27 tubing Tarlet mascara. It's supposed to be so great. Literally no. The MamaLynn mascara is the best mascara I've ever used, while the tubing mascara is the worst, and it's $17 more expensive.
Your ends are so fried. Look at all this unevenness where it's broken off.
Like,
That's
make it make
terrible.
sense. Like, I just heard so many good things about it, and it's horrific. So after I've used it a few times, I wanted to give you guys like a legit review. Not good. And it's
Legit.
like, no matter how much I layered it, still not good. And I'm just like, what is happening? Like, I know it's not my eyelashes because the MamaLynn one is like perfecto. So I don't know. How did you guys learn how to braid? I learned by using shoelaces when I was like 8 years old. So anyways,
I didn't learn to braid. The only thing that I can do that's similar to a braid is like the old lanyards and things like that we used to do in summer camp, that people, I could never do the special shapes and stuff. Like, people made like dragonflies and all these different things, and I could never do that.
yeah, welcome to a new vlog, you guys. And last weekly vlog, I was just like so disconnected. I felt like the whole thing was just like dispelling rumors, talking about rumors. I don't want my vlogs to be like that
You're the one who chose every single question to answer.
at all, in any sort of way. So like sometimes maybe like here and there, but that whole vlog was so hectic. Like, I had someone reach out to me on Instagram. They're like, I understand like your talking points, they're valid, but like as a supporter, I really want you to make the videos for us, not like dispelling rumors. Like, yeah, same. So I do apologize for that. I don't know, last week was just a little off for me.
You see how dry the ends of her hair looks? Like, look at this. It looks like a freaking broom that's been used a lot of times. Or like a really old toothbrush that you use to scrub the floor.
When it comes to YouTube, like, I was doing so good like mentally and like my real life, and sometimes that does not match up in my videos at all. I could be doing amazing in my real life, and in my videos I'm like, roar, I am here to defend my name. And then sometimes in videos I could seem so happy, but in my real life I'm like depressed. You know, it's just part of
So you're fake?
the job, I guess. I know this is supposed to be like about my life, and sometimes it's hard to like express the true nature of like how I feel in the moment. A part of me wants to just give this mascara to my mom. Like, my mom loves anything that I don't want anymore. She's so cute, I literally can't.
What the fuck? She wants anything that I don't want anymore. She's so cute. Ew. Try to sound more condescending and you couldn't.
And who knows, the mascara might actually work good on her. It just did not work good on me. I don't know. I don't understand it. All right, you
I think it's a technique thing, a user error.
guys, I am making a plate for my first meal. So let's make it together. First things first is a cucumber, some carrots, cauliflower, broccoli, celery, Brussels sprouts, sweet mini pepper, scallion, cottage cheese, mustard.
Wait, you didn't cut the ends off of the Brussels sprouts. What? Why? And you didn't take off the outer leaves, the dry ones that are falling off already.
Green olives with garlic, hard-boiled
Ew.
egg that I still have not deshelled, but I will. Purple grapes, raspberries, dark chocolate blueberries, chicken sausage.
Ew.
Tell me that does not look like the most nutritious.
You could have. Whoa. Look at that cauliflower.
Blueberries, chicken.
I don't think you're supposed to eat that, girl.
Tell me that doesn't.
Look at that cauliflower. It's blackening. It's not cooked. It's going bad. Ew. Ew. And then, yeah, like I said, the outer leaves, they're okay, but they're like really dry and gross sometimes. And you have to wash it. They still look dirty. And then, why is there a green onion? There's just a fucking green onion. Like, you're gonna dip the green onion into the cottage cheese mustard and then eat that? Really? Really?
Does not look like the most nutritious
Yeah, she didn't wash any of this stuff. Like, the raspberries are dry as a bone. They've never seen water outside of when they were growing.
meal. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, guys, so I did my live stream and it actually went pretty good.
I think multiple people said that she didn't wash her vegetables and her fruit. I guess so. Even if it says it's ready to eat, Amber, sometimes it doesn't look good.
Before that, I actually filmed a whole TikTok of me eating my food. I'm not sure if I want to post it or if I'm going to post it when I just post this vlog. I don't really know what I plan on doing, but I think I'm going to post it here. Regardless of what I do, I am going to be posting it at the end of this vlog, so you'll see that after my oracle reading.
What the
Hello, new day, next day. I have had no time to vlog. I have spent the whole day busy. A really big part of that was this damn Let's Talk video. So it came out to a whole hour, but like I edited it down to like 27 minutes. So it's finally now exporting to YouTube. I've just had a lot of other like odd.
It seems like Amberlynn believes that she's exceptionally busy as a person, but she doesn't realize how little she actually does. And that's because she doesn't get out and talk to people that aren't related to her
So I was in the
or
middle of
geriatric.
putting away my clothes, which, oh my god, this
Because
thing has.
honestly, you should not be aspiring to live the granny lifestyle when you haven't lived. You haven't done anything really of note. Like, you've lived in strangers' houses for the majority of your adult life just because you were trying to stay there and be taken care of. That's a little much.
Has a bunch of pills on it. I hate when that happens. But I was putting away some laundry and I was like, you know what? I should probably vlog. So I'm actually about to go to the dumpster because, like I said, I have trash valet, but there's something rewarding, satisfying about taking your own trash
Yeah, there's called a limit on what you're allowed to put out. And you put out more trash than that on every week, I'm sure.
out. I know a lot of people don't get it or understand, but I do. I used to
Yeah,
not be
you
able to
guys
cut a
are just
cucumber
too
for, like,
dumb.
10 seconds without having to sit down. Like, I
God, you guys are just so stupid.
genuinely needed help with almost every single thing that existed in the world, and thankfully I do not have to deal with that anymore. So things that like I once took for granted, like taking out the fucking trash. No, I love
Like
doing
wiping
Things
your
like
ass.
folding clothes and putting away laundry. Like, love doing it. Standing there doing the dishes. Also love doing it. And I don't say it in the sense of like, oh, I love doing it, it's my hobby, it's just like so fun. No, it's like I love being alive. I love
Couldn't tell. Could not tell. Like, Amberlynn actually lives like me when I thought that I wasn't going to make it to 30. Like, that's how she lives.
life. I love the things that we get to experience as humans. Yes, life can be very hard and hectic and painful and heartbreaking. Yes, there's so much bad to the world, but there's also so much good. And I genuinely feel like I just took so much for granted and years ago in my life.
Sorry if
So
that was dark. A dark admission from me. Like, but that's how she lives. She's a nihilist.
what I'm saying is I love doing the dishes because I can. I love putting away my clothes because I can. I love mopping and sweeping because I can. Because there was once a time where I couldn't. Okay, guys, so I did some more cleaning, went to the dumpster, went to the package room. It is time for our weekly Amazon haul. First things first, I needed a new pair of flats. So this is just the Amazon Essential Flats. These are the
She must order several sizes bigger so that she can even fit her feet in.
shoes that I wear. So I have an ice tray, but it's a little bit of a bigger one, but this is a miniature one. So it comes with 4 of these ice trays to make small little squares, and then you put the completed ice in this little plastic container, and then you have a scooper for the ice. Isn't that so cute? So I got new sheets and new pillowcases. So I'm gonna go with the emerald green sheets. Comes with a fitted sheet, regular sheet, 2 pillowcases.
I don't like that green.
So I have quite a few pillows because I like a lot of pillows.
Green is my favorite color, and I don't like that green.
So I got 2 extra pillowcases of the emerald green. I also got, which came in this really cool like folder, some silky emerald green pillowcases. Look how cute. So it comes with 2.
That's more like a blue-green.
And then I also got a darker gray of these silky pillowcases, which also comes with 2. And then 2 of the lighter grays of the silky pillowcases. Aren't they so cute? So I feel like,
why is she saying the whole name? Why is she saying silky pillowcases every single fucking time? Does she think we're morons? Or is she that much of a moron that she has to say it to reaffirm the object permanence of it?
Like look what? Really good. I love making over my bed. I just get tired of the same 3 sheets. Every week I'll clean my sheets, I'll put on new ones, but it's like I want some silk. I want some new. I've been going through this like gray leopard,
she doesn't
just
clean
all
her
gray,
week.
and then a black. So I'm like, you know what? I want to
She doesn't clean her sheets every week. What is she talking about?
Emerald green. And then I also, in the same way that I get tired of using the same sheets over and over, I can't,
because she never said that before. She said it's like every other week, I think.
seem to find the perfect makeup case. Why do I want a perfect makeup case? Because sometimes putting on my makeup is a chore and I want to like go through a cute makeup case. So I might have found a new one. So I like this one because you can have all your makeup just like laid out like this, and then it also comes.
Bruh, didn't you just get a new makeup case? Like, what is wrong with you? There is some... She's trying to fill the hole inside with consumerism and with food. It's obvious.
With this, where I can put my eyebrow thingy-majigger, my eyeshadow brush, my foundation brush, things that usually make my makeup bag dirty, I'll be able to put in here. So I got some new wax melts. I got April Fresh from the brand Febreze, and then I got the Gain Original Febreze one, and I got some more of the Happy Wax because I'm still giving them a go.
Do you make sure that they're safe for your pets? I don't think you do.
I'm still seeing which is my fave. I will say they are really expensive, which is kind of hecticana, but I got the Cherry Blossom, the Raspberry Rosé, and Cherry Vanilla. So I really like the aesthetic of
vanilla.
As you guys can tell, that is very much what my apartment is like, and I still like that. But I'm sure you can tell I'm trying to add pops of pinks. So I got a new shower rug. The one that I have now is this exact one, but in black and white, and it says "Get Naked," but I thought it would be cute.
Why do you think it's cute? It's actually pretty tacky. That's something I would expect somebody who's like a sophomore in college or something to have, not a 34-and-a-half-year-old woman.
Cute for that pop of pink. And then I got 2 new Dossier perfumes. So I got Aquatic Coconut. So this has like pink pepper, bergamot.
Or a dude, like a 34-year-old dude that has that. I'm looking at you the same way I'm looking at Amber.
And a little bit of lemon. Try it on this wrist. Ooh, I already smell that. It smells so fresh and so clean. Ooh. I'm obsessed. And then the next one I got, which I'm really excited about, Aromatic Pineapple. Excuse me, I've never had a pineapple.
Excuse me?
Perfume, and I love pineapple. So this one is bergamot, pineapple, and like a ginger. Oh my god, that smells fancy. I was not expecting that. Like, this smells like one of my super expensive Versace's. What? This might be one of my favorite Dossiers, 100%. Hello. So it is the next day. I'm filming my What I Ate Today video. So many
Hello. T-Rex arms.
people love a torrid haul. So we have a torrid haul and a try-on that I'm gonna do. I know this video has been a lot of like hauling.
It's been hectic,
I'm
Hannah.
doing a torrid haul now. I'm about to do a Lego haul in a minute. I'm gonna go to the package room because I have a Lego that was delivered today that I'm so fucking excited for. You guys have.
Does she think that average 34-year-olds live like every day is Christmas? Like we're just buying ourselves presents every single day? Is that what she thinks we're spending our money on? The money that we make less of by working harder than her? That's why people don't like you.
No idea. I'm going to let it sit in the box.
That's why your mom says, can we not go to that restaurant anymore? Because we're spending too much money. And she's like, my mom thinks it's expensive.
For a long time. Probably weeks and weeks. Because the anticipation of doing a Lego I'm super excited for feels just as good as doing it. I know it's crazy. Lego is my passion, and I just cannot wait to show you guys this Lego. Anyways, let's get into the torrid haul. I'm extremely hesitant about this because I do prefer darker colors, but sometimes I like to have something that's pretty, okay? And this color blue is gorgeous. And
Amber, you should not be wearing anything that plots the size of your body. These dots are equidistant, which means that somebody can count how many dots across you are and then look up the measurements of the dress and see how wide across you are. Do you understand? And then they can do the math to do the circumference of you. Do you understand?
And I love bows. I've always loved a bow. And polka dots, I used to really love polka dots, but it's kind of hit or miss now for me. And based on the material, it feels like it's gonna be a little tight. I don't know. Speaking of polka dots, I got a black and white polka dot dress as well. This one has like a little tie in the front. The material of this is crazy. I didn't even realize it, but there's like 3 layers.
She already had a black and white one before, so I wonder if it just doesn't fit.
There's this mesh thing, then there's like the underdress, and then there's actually this. So we'll see how comfortable that is. I love this color, and I love that it's just like a tank top because I love wearing mesh underneath. My fingers are crossed that this looks good because I actually genuinely love this color and I love the material. Oh my god.
I kind of like that color. It doesn't look good on her because it just looks naked on her, but I like that color for me.
God, I'm so excited for this one.
Send it to me. I'll wear it as like a night shirt or something. I'm sure I'll swim around in it.
Oh, stinking cute. So it's this navy blue with some gold suns and moons all over it. Oh my god. And it's super lightweight. Again, another one that I have high hopes over. Oh my god, I am so excited for this dress. So this is gonna be a little revealing for me. Depending on what type of mesh.
Amber, you love revealing stuff. Amber was complaining at the beginning of her job with Destiny when they were living with her mom, or were just getting ready to move out, that her job required you to wear shirts and clothing that was not revealing of cleavage, and she couldn't wear any of the clothing that she already owned because every single thing showed cleavage.
I actually wear underneath this. I might be revealing some skin underneath the boobage area, as you can see. But that's one of the things that actually drew me to this. This is just so underneath
That's
the
like
boobage area,
literally that is terrifying.
as you can see. But that's one of the things that actually drew me to this. This is just so beautiful. I love the lace up top. I love the little tie here. I love that it's a spaghetti strap. Oh my god, it's so cute. So I already know that
The tie that doesn't do anything. I also like this color. I like this slate lavender. I like that.
this dress is gonna fit me, and it's gonna fit me perfectly because I have this dress in multiple colors. I have it in black, I have it in like a maroon, I have it in a light mauve.
Because it has like those purpley tones from lavender, but then it's overall is kind of a gray aesthetic. I kind of like that.
I have it in a dark gray. With this dress, I'm gonna have a hard time figuring out what is the front and what is the back. It has cute lace up top, and then we just have a black dress that's just like a tank top. Love the material. All right, now let's get into the actual try on haul.
Why didn't she just show us all of the tank tops at the same time?
All right, you guys, first things first is just the black
Ugh.
dress, which I love how this looks on me.
You do? Did you see the back? It's like spandex.
Keep in mind, all of these dresses are size 4. Next is the dress.
That would be like a workout dress. The first one would be like a good workout dress for her because it's comfortable and it stretches, but then it's breathable and probably not too difficult to get off after it's wet from her being gross.
that I have in multiple colors. And I will take more colors, please. Thank you and goodbye. I really like the material of this dress. I like the way it looks. I love the cute little
Why is
tie-in
your
in the front. I love how flowy it is. And it just looks really
why
good
is
with
she
meshing.
yelling? Why is she yelling? Like her voiceover is the yelling, and yet she claims that she edits. It's annoying as fuck.
Underneath. This I like. It's decent. I do enjoy the color. So I am going to notice further as we go. Some of these will look better on me once I lose a little bit more weight and I'm not as swollen. But you guys, look at how cute this is. I genuinely...
Amber, you should not be buying clothes for when I lose more weight. When you've never lost enough weight to keep off and be able to fit into the clothes that you buy like this. You've done this before. And all of those clothes got thrown away or donated. So she says.
genuinely was not expecting... Did I say genuinely right? Probably not. I genuinely was not expecting to like it so much. So adorable. Love the colors. Love the way it fits. I personally love mixing materials and patterns. So I think the mesh looks really cute with the polka dots.
You're kidding. You're kidding. You think this mesh looks good with the polka dots? What is wrong with you?
I do not really care for like all the extras though, like all that stuff, but it's fine. So this next one, a little too tight. That's just how it goes sometimes. I don't like the...
This looks like a look. Like the speckly flower, I guess it's floral, goes with like how your skin pokes through the mesh because it's overflowing. That's kind of a look. I'm not even being shady. It looks good.
the way my butt looks in it, and that's okay. I think it's super
It
adorable.
looks better than half the shit that she said she liked.
And again, as I become less swollen, lose more weight, continue on my weight loss journey, it will get
The only thing is right here. It pinches your. It's like supporting her fupa, basic or not fupa, but I guess this is just like her belly rolls.
better.
It
Same
does
goes for
support.
this.
Oh
She
no, the black was working for you. This blue is not.
is tight, but she is cute. They have
No,
so much potential. I feel like this Torrid haul has been one of the best ones I've ever had, if ever, probably might be the best one I've ever done, ever. So I'm very happy with all these. Here comes the other polka dot one. So I do like this one. I do.
this one fits well. This one fits really well. But then she has had a dress like this, an exact dress like this. So I don't know what happened to it or if she's sized up.
Okay, but the only thing is all of the damn extras underneath. Why? I don't need it. She doesn't need to.
It's because it's a dress. It's because your tum tum is picking it up and putting it where it's not supposed to be so it looks like a shirt, but it's a dress.
Be there. How can I make it go away? Can I just cut it up? Someone needs to tell me because I'm not a seamstress over here. Never even been to one. And then this last one, she cute, but I don't know. I don't care for the back, but I love the front of it. It does show a lot of
It's giving. Oh God. It's give. No, I can't say it. I was gonna say that it's giving back in the gay care era, how she would dress, and then it hit me when she turned further. It's giving the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
cleave, though. Not gonna lie about it. A lot. But like the lace and the front, and I love like the V cut. I don't have anything like that. So I love that part. It's super, super cute. So yay for a good Torrid haul.
But actually, the joke that I made that she's like a camel because she doesn't drink water, she just stores it in her fat. Um, it's kind of funny because she has a hump, but it's a, it's not like a congenital thing. It's not like scoliosis, I don't think, because she never mentions that. It's something that happened because she gained weight. It's one of the places that her body put fat.
You guys, my new Legos in here. I have so many Legos that I haven't even completed, but I had to have this one.
And now she's
And it makes me
whispering.
so happy that I have it now. So in the past, when I've ordered from
And now
Lego,
she's
like,
yelling.
they would take forever to ship to me, but this took literally 3 days.
Forever.
Oh my god, I'm so excited! If you guys know anything about me, ever since I was a little girl, I have been obsessed with dinosaurs. The Jurassic Park franchise is literally my actual favorite. I love a dino.
And yet you never talk about watching those movies. You never talk about Jurassic World. You never talk about anything. Like, and only rarely does she even mention dinosaurs. No casual viewer of Amber's from the past like year would probably know that she's obsessed, quote unquote, with dinosaurs. Not one.
I genuinely actually want a dinosaur to be my first tattoo. Random fact. So, I got the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yes, I did. Look how
The what?
or to be my first tattoo. Random fact. So, I got the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I got the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yes, you're so obsessed with dinosaurs, Amber. Not like me. I just have watched dinosaur programs. I just love dinosaurs so much that I still watch multiple programs on YouTube about dinosaurs. Do you? Like PBS Eons? They cover all of like prehistory, various eras. Do you know what that channel is? You're so into dinosaurs.
Yes, I did. Look how freaking
The Tyrannosaurus Rex.
beautiful.
And I dare you, can you name 10 dinosaurs, Amber?
I'm so excited to actually start this, but I'm not going to start it for weeks. I want to get some of the ones done that I've had for a while. Plus, like I said, the anticipation feels just as good to me. So I've actually had a lot of people ask me, like, what has been my favorite Lego that I've ever built? I'm telling you, I've built hundreds, but there is a few that are up there as my top. Definitely the huge Titanic, duh. The Mario Nintendo is way up there as well. And I don't know what it was, but also the Home Alone house. I love doing houses or like buildings in general. I have a feeling this dinosaur right here is gonna be in my top favorites as well. All right, you guys, so I'm filming my What I Ate Today video. And just while I'm sitting here eating, I'm
Oh, you gave us a worse angle of this slop. I wonder if that cauliflower that she used in there was brown too.
eating veggies. a little bit of cottage cheese, mustard, and some chicken sausage. But while I'm sitting down and thinking about it, I want to talk about Katy Perry going to space. Going to space. Oh my god, I literally can't with this whole situation. It's so weird and eerie to me. What's weird and eerie to me is like, it didn't happen. It literally didn't happen. It's fake, literally capital Fake. Katy Perry was not
Fake news. Katy Perry is a troll, just like Amber.
in space. So there's a clip. This is so funny, but also really embarrassing. When they landed, someone from the inside just easily opened the door. Like, the door was like literally toy made. It looked lighter than ever. Like, it's harder for me to open my refrigerator door.
But Amber, she says that she understands love now. She understands the true meaning of love. Maybe you need to go to space so you can learn.
Heard how easy it was for them to open that door, where supposedly they were in space. I can't. And then since that mistake happened, there was a woman who tried to like get in front of it and hide it. So fucking dumb. And then they come in with their crowbar trying to like yank the door open. I'm like, this has to be like a joke. Like, this has to be a social experiment. Like, I just don't understand. So my question is, why are you faking it? Like, I'm sorry, the clips of her like in space, she's literally just staring at the camera with a flower in her hand. Bro, if I was in space, I'd be looking out into space, not holding a freaking flower.
What do you think you're going to see in space, Amber? You can't even see most of the planets from there. Like, what are you talking about? You would see a bunch of stars and darkness if you're not pointed back at the Earth. Because you still need a telescope to see most of the stuff. You could see the moon, maybe, depending on where the orbit is at the current time. You just don't understand anything, do you?
Going like this to the camera. Like, the whole thing is so weird. I don't know. I'm very much a big conspiracy theorist, especially when it's stuff about space. I genuinely believe half of the time these astronauts are not in space, and I know a lot of people come for me for it. But I'm not the only person in the world that thinks this. Like, hundreds of thousands of people think this. And it's genuinely okay to have a different opinion than other people, even if the opinion is wrong. So if I'm wrong, oh well.
Amber, hundreds of thousands of people don't have a platform of your size on YouTube, and hundreds of thousands of people out of billions.
But this whole Katy Perry thing, weird. Poor Wishal boy. I gotta get him out. I genuinely have never lived in a place, come here baby, where they had so many fire alarms. It's okay. Twinkie and Wasabi were so...
That's because most of the time you've lived in the house. So if there was ever a smoke detector or whatever, you guys probably just turned it off. You probably didn't even pay any attention to it, especially like the gay care era or when you were living with Beck, honestly. And then when you lived with Destiny, you had your literal wall falling apart and flooding water into your apartment for weeks, and you didn't do anything about it. So why would I think that you would do anything about a smoke alarm?
so scared. It's okay. It's like the craziest timing because we have like a horrible thunderstorm happening, and then all of a sudden the fire alarm started going off. I'll probably get an email of why that happens. It's usually because there's an actual fire. I mean, I've lived here for a year and a half, and it's happened like 5 times since I've been here. It's all just like a crazy coincidence and crazy timing because I was literally about to get in the shower. I can't even imagine mid-shower having to get out.
Tell us you've never lived in a dorm where somebody's making popcorn and they burn it, and then the entire dorm gets evacuated, and you're in the middle of a shower, or you're asleep because it's 2 a.m. Tell us that, Amber. Tell us that you've never had any sort of communal living experience.
All soapy. Ugh. Anyways, I'm gonna shower.
And yes, living in an apartment is living in a community.
Let's hope it doesn't go off again. I'm sure a lot of people experience days where they just feel off. That is literally me right now. Okay, there has not been another fire alarm, but we did get an email as per usual to say like what happened. So I guess the storm was so bad that it like messed with the emergency signal in the elevator.
Oh my god.
There. I'm just happy to know that no fires, everyone's safe, no one was stuck on the elevator because that would have sucked big time. Like, can you imagine me stuck in the elevator? Like, I can't. Every time we go in the elevator, like, I'm genuinely so afraid that the door's gonna shut and then the leash is gonna get like caught in the door. If you know, you know. Like, I have the most like irrational fears that like genuinely don't even make sense. Like, I live in a state of paranoia. Like, I'm genuinely the craziest things, and I have the most anxiety and worry about the craziest things. Like, very bad contamination anxiety. Like, people used to come for me because like obviously I clean the litter box, but I would change.
I think she actually did take a shower, y'all. Look at her face. It's completely scrubbed clean. So we can actually see all the gross little crevices and picking and all that.
Monthly. Like, I would get a whole new one. Like, I just do a normal litter box that you can find in any store. And people were like, that is such a waste. That's so much plastic. And like, you're right. Like, I want to do as many good things as I can for the earth. I'm not perfect. It's just like random things like that that I'm trying to improve on. But like, I only would get a new litter box monthly because I had like contamination issues. My brain would like...
She's such a fucking law. Everybody already knows that you let your cats shit all over the spare bed. Like, what? Beck and Destiny confirmed it together.
Tell me that the plastic of the litter box was contaminated. Like, I know that's not true, and I know that was my brain lying to me in the same way of like, I'm getting rid of all my kitchen stuff because my brain's telling
Why didn't you just wash it? Like, you could have soaked it in freaking antibacterial soap and made sure that it was absolutely clean. Like, poured hot water, boiling hot water after you emptied it out and like brushed it out. What is wrong with you? She doesn't think about anything in a sustainable way because ultimately she knows she's not going to experience the benefit of it.
me, oh, you've had it for years and years, so you have to get
It's
rid
why
of
a
it.
lot of
It makes
people don't care about climate change, really. Like they say they do, but then they actively contribute to it. It's because they think, well, it's down the line, even though we're getting closer and closer to all of the initial deadlines that we were given for major thresholds being crossed.
makes no sense. It's not logical. A lot of my paranoias aren't logical, they aren't rational, none of it makes sense. It's exhausting. But I do want to start being a little bit more open about stuff like that because I really do feel like I live a separate life. There are so many things that like I deal with on a daily basis that are good and bad or whatever, and like I never talk about any of these things. And it's not like a bad thing to talk about these things. Like, yes, people will judge you, people will say harsh things. But that's genuinely been my life on YouTube regardless. Like,
People judge the shitty ass things that you do and you don't like it. And you have this dismayed face right now because you think that any kind of criticism can just be chalked up to, oh, well, they just hate it. They're just going to hate it regardless. I just shouldn't even try. I just shouldn't even bother. I just shouldn't even care.
gonna say harsh things no matter what it's about. Might as well be myself. I feel like sometimes
See?
I'm playing a character on YouTube. I feel like in real life, I'm
That's a bad thing. Like, yeah, everybody has their own spin that they take on their YouTube channel, but it's not like an act for most people. But I think it's because she watches so many of those family and lifestyle vloggers where it's artificial content. It's automatically going to be a character, a caricature, really, of that person because it's the most expressive, the most dynamic, the most cool, the most creepy, the most weird, the most exploitative version of themselves. And it's going to be, I mean, it's all of the TikTok moms, it's like the Ace family, it's all of these people. They do this stuff so that people think it's aspirational, but in reality, it's all shitty behavior, and we all know it. It's just like the Kardashians,
perceived differently, very
who she
differently
also
actually.
likes.
Especially as like time goes on and as I get older, like so many people online like think I'm just this awful person, and there's just
This is literally giving Kim Kardashian's speech right now.
no way to
And she's even wearing camo.
prove that like that's genuinely not the case. I have made some fucking mistakes that I regret wholeheartedly, and so many times I wish I can go back, like genuinely go back in time and just like not do those things because I have so much remorse and guilt and
No, it's so that people don't think these things about her. It's not because she regrets doing it. It's because she doesn't like the impression that it creates.
I feel ashamed.
That's the
Have been the
difference.
problem in so many cases where it's like so many times you just wanted to be loved, and it's like you grew up in this like traumatic childhood, so that's what you knew.
And yet you haven't grown up still. You still have not grown up. You're still that little girl in your mind. And you say that. You said, I'm that little girl. The little girl inside me is crying. No, Amber, there's no little girl inside you still. You are the little girl. You just ate yourself to the size. Like, what the fuck?
That's all you knew. You didn't know like real love.
And then you keep complaining as though it just happened yesterday, and yet you wanna have this best friend mentality with your mom. It makes no sense.
Know how to behave like a quote unquote normal person, and it's like being molded
You claimed that you've gotten therapy. That's what therapy is for. It's not just for talking.
around such toxicity. I didn't
You
know
are
better,
the
and it just
toxicity.
sucks because like as I
You are the toxicity.
got older, I should have been more coherent in the fact of like Amberlynn, like toxicity doesn't have to be normal. Like, okay, that was your childhood, that was your teenagehood, that was your young adulthood, in situations where
That was you at 30. That was you when you were with Beck. What are you talking about?
maybe it couldn't have been controlled. but you are now in control. I don't know. I just hold a lot of shame, a lot of regret, wanting to be better, wiser, stronger, kinder in situations where it's like all I wanted was love, but I didn't know how to show that. So I did the opposite. It makes no sense, and my brain makes no sense. All right, you guys, it is the next day. I'm going out with my mom and my friend, and I'm wearing my new dress.
Ooh, your mom and your friend. Is your mom the third wheel?
So the bows, I didn't even realize it at the time.
Or is your mommy the escort for your middle school date?
Pockets. Isn't that so cute? And then I did my
No.
makeup to match with my dress, and I'm wearing my gems.
Both of us.
It's really given middle school. And this is given not cool. Not good looking for you. This is not good for you.
You're cutting my head out.
Is that better?
Yeah.
I got these pickleballs.
My mom wants me to try these pickleballs.
You wanna see? They're pickleballs.
So they're corn
Ew.
puffs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you can have
I fucking hate pickles.
46 of them for 150 calories.
Dang.
So I just bag up 10 of them and take it with me with my lunch at work. You are going to be amazed. You ready? You can't.
What the fuck? She didn't want you to put your dirty ass fucking fingers in. And now she's doing it to make you not realize. What the fuck?
Is it like Lay's? You can't just have one.
They're good.
Wow.
Ew.
That's bomb.
Are they amazing?
Ew.
You guys, Amber just put balls in her mouth.
That's weird. That's weird.
Mama.
Not one, but two.
I can't. So they're the texture of like regular cheese balls, but
10 out of 10.
they taste like they were soaked in literally pickle juice. It's so good.
Dill pickle.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Where'd you get them?
the new 5 and Below by my house. They're $4 a bag, though.
Five
God.
Below.
Yeah.
Damn, that's good.
Aren't they amazing? And they're not bad in calories.
Mm-mm.
46 of these is a lot.
You should have my friend try them.
You should look at how many goldfish you can have.
My mom. My mom's like, nope, all for me, folks.
They're so good. Aren't they good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Look, I brought a rubber band.
A rubber band?
I did.
I mean, it works.
I'm going to judge on this.
Why are you the judge?
Look. Oh,
That looks like
I'm not judging. That's actually a better job than Amber does. So why would I judge that?
someone's hair.
I can't stand my bag's not closed up, though. After,
Yeah.
like Steven, he never...
He doesn't close the bags?
No. He doesn't care.
Whoopsie. MamaLynn said his name. And I don't think that we had heard his name before, right?
Eat them like the next day.
Even if they're stale?
I don't know.
Yeah, those
I
are
got
good.
chip clips and everything, and they just don't seem to...
Clips. We're on our way to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Christian music. I got white rice, kung pao chicken, and pot stickers. My mom's obsessed with her shrimp. Is it good? All right, fortune time.
Where did they go? Is this Panda?
I got white rice, kung pao chicken, and pot stickers.
They don't sell pot stickers at Panda Express, right? They only have egg roll.
My mom's obsessed with her shrimp.
Wait, but what was in the middle between them?
Rice, kung pao chicken, and pot stickers.
There's... Oh, the pot stickers. I guess... But she was not going to show us these. The 3 more that she's going to eat.
My mom's obsessed with her shrimp. Is it good? All right, fortune time. I got... Tonight, you'll be in the spotlight.
Amberlynn's gonna do spinning wig.
Am I gonna do spinning wig?
That was get it?
No, she-
Spotlight.
No, she's gonna be the witness. She's gonna go sit up on stage all night.
Can you imagine?
Who's this other woman?
Spinning wig?
That was get it?
No, she-
Spotlight.
No, she's gonna be the witness. She's gonna go sit up on stage all night.
Can you imagine?
Good as that. The bigger the fupa, the sweeter the chalupa.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Is your friend a fat activist? Is your friend Virgie Tovar?
Me?
Can you read mine, Amber? I'm blind.
Sure.
Okay, read mine. Oh, gosh.
Don't panic.
Is that what it says? Just don't panic.
Read yours.
Does it really? That's it?
Yes.
It really does.
She's saying that she can't read Amber because she can't focus on the small print. And she knew it, and she handed it back to her for that reason.
Love conquers all obstacles. Whatever.
Damn, that's
Yes, I know, right? Don't panic.
Shut up.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
And love does not conquer all obstacles, Amber. And MamaLynn. MamaLynn, you know that. You already know that.
What are those?
You don't like them?
No, actually, I love them. Your whole outfit is so cozy.
My boss gave me these.
They're
A lot
cute.
older than I am.
Your
I
boss
know.
gave them to you. Cool. They do look. Ooh. What happened to that P2 Cruiser? Look at that.
Are you?
Yeah.
You have to vlog me.
Why does she have to vlog you, Amber? Maybe she doesn't want to. Maybe the camera doesn't like you.
Jelly roll lost 200 pounds, right?
Yeah, I know that. What do you think you get?
I don't know, maybe it was Olympic, but guess
Oh.
what? He went from jelly roll.
What is this? Like, super. It's like she feels cool right now, I think. I think she feels like very hip and it's like she's feeling herself.
Vlog me.
Watch.
So, jelly roll lost 200 pounds, right?
Yeah, I know that. What do you think you get?
I don't know, maybe it was Olympic, but guess
Oh.
what? He went from jelly roll to jam toast.
Like, what? That wasn't funny. And it wasn't because I backed up that wasn't funny. I didn't hear the first part before either.
Thank you, I come here often.
Wow.
Amber, did you put balls in your mouth today?
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. Yes, I did.
Were they yummy?
Give me the phone. Mom, you're being hectic. Hold on.
What are you doing, Amber?
Dude, that's for Steve.
That's like how she used to tell Beck and Destiny that they were doing the wrong thing. She would make that really exaggerated expression. Like, it almost looks like surprise, but it's actually kind of aggressive. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then she would ask, what are you doing?
Steven, fixing it.
Fixing what?
Putting it in order.
Oh.
So it's all, you know.
You still using the cheat sheet?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I don't want to get it wrong. And then it's this red guy.
Your,
Take the staple out just so it's pretty.
your shirt or dress is really cute.
Oh, thank you.
Your shirt or dress is very cute. Your mom can't even tell.
What do you like about it? Because it's like I'm
Because
finally
it's
wearing
not
color.
black.
I knew it, but I still added my
Yeah.
flare. Oh wait, you know how I should do it? I should do it like this. Oh, someone has a bingo. My mom's vlogging. She's a vlogger now, folks.
I'm not a vlogger.
He loves me. I feel like I'm being paparazzi.
And Amber did not cut out any of the people's faces.
Alright, guys, so we made it home safe and sound. It's pouring, it's flooding everywhere. Like, we have flood warnings, and it's genuinely scary. So,
Oh my god, it's not like you're totally in an apartment. Oh my god.
I had such a freaking good time. I actually met my friend's friend, and literally it felt like I knew her forever. Like, we just jived so well, and it was so sweet. Her friend
That's because you're a psychopath. You think that you can just insinuate yourself into people's lives, into people's families, and then take ownership and be like, you guys, they tell me that they love me like they've known me my whole life. Oh my gosh. Except nobody believes it. Not one person on this planet believes you.
friend made a 3D like lucky cat, and she gave it to me. And on top of that, like, she was just so sweet. I can't. She has these like little charms for when, you know, you need one more number, so you put this on top of your number that you need. And then she got this where it says, oh shit, because sometimes you got the wrong number. It happens. I've done it a couple times. We all have, even my mom, who's like a pro. So when that happens, you could just set this over the number so you know, like, okay, yeah, this is daubed, but that's actually not a number that has been called. So it's so cute. I thought her friend was so sweet. And then me and my mom all night were literally taking secret Snapchat photos of each other and videos, and it was just so cute. So my mom was telling my friend, which by the way, a lot of people are like, how old's Amberlynn's friend? Like, I don't understand. We're the same age. But my mom, she loves to tell like certain stories from my childhood.
That's concerning that there's somebody who's your age that's hanging out with you talking the way that they did. That's weird.
And one of them was on Thanksgiving,
It's,
where they
it makes
put a
sense though. All of her Am babies have similar thinking to her in different ways. They're not all exactly the same, but they all see different things in her the same way. It's like, oh, that's like me. Oh, I could be famous one day. Oh, I think that if I associate myself with her, then maybe I could be more like her. Which is how people idolize people. And that's why you should not idolize Amberlynn, because it leads you to being a dumbass.
Thanksgiving turkey inside of the fridge, and I was recording my mom telling my friend the story with the Snapchat filter, and I'll let you hear the story yourself. Here it is.
Had it there. Amber took the big, huge quilt off the blanket and dragged it. You know, it's big, too little. Right. Makes it out in front of the refrigerator, and we're like, "What are you doing?" And she lays down and she says, "I'm babysitting the big chicken."
Yeah, that was just really funny. She loves to tell
I'm sorry for your ears and my ears. Of course, she didn't edit the sound.
that story. So me and my mom, we act a lot like friends. That's just how it goes. And we like to joke around with each other a lot.
And when I'm suing you,
Why are you suing me?
because you filmed me without me knowing, and you sent it to somebody.
Bruh, she's not wrong. It's exactly what she did to her partners, filming them in all different situations, sometimes in the shower, sometimes on the toilet, without their consent. Them being your girlfriend isn't consent.
If anyone's curious, my mom was just joking. That's our personality, and we like to joke around because we were both taking videos all night of each other. And I wanted
The fact that she had to come on and say, "Oh, she was just joking. You guys, she was joking. She was joking." That's so insecure.
to put that in there, but then I was like, oh my god, people are gonna think like my mom hates me. That's what a lot of people think. It's so weird. But no, we just jive that way, and we just have fun teasing each other all day long.
It's because your mom did not raise you clearly, and you don't have that kind of a relationship with her. Yes, having you when you were young was absolutely formative to who you are, but the later years, the other formative years, the years where you create your sense of self, she wasn't involved in that really. And you still seem to want to glom on to anything that she has as a personality trait now, which a lot of it would have been stuff that Amberlynn didn't grow up doing with her mom, like going to bingo and shit like that. They weren't doing that if your mom was knee deep in a drug addiction.
Anyways, I just had a fantastic day and night. If you live in Oklahoma, I hope that you are staying safe from these floods and this weather. It has been crazy out of hand. All right, you guys.
This is so fucking long. Also, why is it 42 minutes?
Lego update. This is what I was building. I asked you guys because you only saw some of this little bottom part. It's like a 3D Switch of Mario. Isn't that so freaking adorable? The pieces are...
So we were right. It's a Switch. It's the 3D representation of a Switch game. Yay.
itty bitty. So I genuinely loved doing this one. It was so cute and it's so creative. And then...
Oh, Amber, I'll make sure to take pictures when I go to Nintendo World. And I'll send... I won't tag you. I'll talk about you. I'll say, I wonder, what would Amberlynn do if she were here? No, that's just mean. I won't.
And not only did I do that, I did this. So this is a motel. I have done this brand before, and I genuinely, thoroughly love it. So when I went to move this whole part completely...
I totally thought that said Bates Motel at first.
Fell off.
That would have been cool if it said Bates Motel.
Toppled over, and I had to rebuild the whole thing. It was genuinely horrific. So with this one, we have a car, we have a little motorcycle, and I wish I could show you the inside. I mean, we kind of can. There's like a bed and there's tables. Down here, there's a whole pool table and everything. So I actually just took off the top for you guys. It was pretty easy. So that's what it looks like on the inside. Isn't that cool? Like a pool table, a little bar type deal. So yeah. So if anyone's wondering, this is the brand for the Switch. And the brand for the motel is Fun Hole, which is one of my most favorite brands. After only
Fun Hole. Don't you just want to play with a fun hole?
doing 2 large Legos of it, like it genuinely is the
So
closest
gross.
to the actual Lego brand.
Like,
And then
why
what
would they
I'm working on now-
actually... I think they probably get some of the same manufacturing because it looks identical. But why would they call it that?
This is all I have done, and it is a secret, so we'll see next week if I finish it or not. All right, guys, it is time for my weekly general oracle reading. Today's decks are What's the Vibe, The Journey, and Shine from the Inside. So I'm not going to show my shuffling. I shuffle each one for probably about a minute, but you guys will only see the one shuffle where the universe is telling me to pick the card. Ooh.
It's so funny because this is clearly... Oh, fuck that. It's so funny because this is clearly an act. Like, the look on her face is not her resting face. This is like, oh, make my face blank. Make my face blank. Don't make an expression. And then she looked at the camera right before she cut. Not there. It's after this one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That one flew out. All right. So the first one is time delay procrastination too busy. Wow. I get this one frequently.
I'm just too busy, you guys. I just have so much going on in my life. I just don't film it. And also, people have told you repeatedly that the more you bend your cards, the more they will pop out.
Be open. Open your eyes, your mind, and your heart to let possibilities flow in. This requires accepting the way things are, observing objectively, as judgment only constricts and closes us off. When you feel yourself judging or trying to control things, practice relaxing and returning to a space of neutral observation and acceptance. As you allow the world to seep in, you'll see things from a higher perspective, patterns that weren't visible before, and opportunities that wouldn't have existed.
As you allow the world to seep in, that means listening to criticism for the actual substance, not for the hate.
If you were closed off, open yourself and watch how life opens with you. If you open your hand, you may receive everything. And then for this one, which flew out, awaken your authentic self and be true to you. Stop allowing others' opinions to define your worth and be true to you. When you stop giving a shit about what other people think, you're free. Take off your people-pleasing masks and allow your
Bruh. I like how the second card contradicts this one.
authentic self to shine. How would you show up if you didn't care what other people think of you? How would you dress? Style your hair? What unique sparkle magic have you been hiding from?
Actually, no. Like, they go hand in hand, because if you actually accept the criticism that you're getting, which is allowing the world to seep in, you would realize that you can be yourself, and being yourself, not putting on so many pretenses like Hyacinth Bouquet from Keeping Up Appearances. You would realize that you would be much happier, you'd have more energy, you'd have more engagement with people, and you wouldn't feel so desperately in need to be constantly in love.
From the world because you're afraid of standing out. It's time to awaken your authentic self and be true to you by saying no when you mean no, wearing what feels fabulous for you, making choices from the heart, or even
She hears, oh, just be as much of a bitch as you want to be, and it's totally justified. That's why she's getting so hyped up.
piercing your nose because you think it looks cool. Just go for it. I have 2 nose piercings. Okay, so what I feel like the universe is telling me with this is, girl, you're on borrowed time. Like, you need to clock into the health machine. You need to clock into the weight loss factory. And with this card, I feel like it's telling me, instead of doing things like your way and the way that you want to do things regarding weight loss, like, you need to do it in the way that will actually allow success in your life, because time's a ticking, girly pop. And then this card is telling me that while I do those things, be you, be yourself. I've seen so many people recently judge the clothes that I'm wearing, and this card is literally telling me who gives a fuck what they think. And I feel that way. Like, in person, I
Did I call that one or what? It's like, no matter what, she finds something to tell her that she's always right, that there's nothing she could change. Like, and what an ironic card. Somebody staring at themselves in the mirror.
even talked about this in this video. I am perceived differently. Like, that outfit that I wore last night, I got multiple compliments of just total strangers in public. Like, oh girl, you look so cute wearing that. And it's like online, people are like, that pattern and that texture, like the materials, the fabrics, they just
Amber, people are far less likely to tell you something as a stranger that's super negative to your face. They'll just talk about you behind your back because they know that you won't find out. Like, those people, especially, like, you're not saying who gave you a compliment. Was it a man? Was it all these men's coming up to you talking about how, Ampy, you have the most perfect body and you just know how to accentuate it perfectly the way that you dress?
like don't go good. And like, obviously that can get into people's heads.
Or
Like,
was it your friend, the one who's your age, who talks like a child?
you are a normal person if things like that sometimes get in your head. To be a human, you feel emotions. Like, am I bothered always by it? Literally no. That's why I wear what I love. Today I'm just looking like a from because I'm not feeling the greatest. But like, I felt cute as fuck last night. And I think that also, like, when confidence radiates out of you and you are showing like, girl, like, this is me. And
Amber, there's less to be confident when you fail at everything in life. Everything. Everything. If there was a requirement from YouTube, like a certain amount of filming or a certain whatever to keep your partner status, you would not be able to keep up. Even if it was not anything to do with your even if it was nothing to do with your subscriber count or your view time, you would struggle because anything that has an actual metric of judgment, you fail at. You actively, as soon as you know what the goal is, you say, I'm not going to get there. And so why bother?
And I am who I am, and I'm confident being that. I think a lot of people can sense that and feel that as well, which
Yeah,
makes you look
we know that you're 500 pounds and you're comfortable being there and you don't have any intention on losing weight. Yeah, we know.
million times cuter. And this very much for me screams body positivity. It screams no, health is not at every size, but beauty is. So while you're trying to improve yourself to create more time in your life and actually follow the right instructions to do so, you can still love yourself and be confident along the way.
You're not beautiful. Beauty also does involve who you are as a person, and you're not a beautiful person. You're Vecna.
So that is the end of this video. I do want to say though, it's not the end, because way in the beginning of this week, I told you guys I filmed a TikTok. I don't know if I want to post it, which I still haven't yet decided, but it was just of me eating my sausage veggie plate, which a lot of people do on TikTok. But regardless, I am posting it at the end of this vlog instead of like during the day that I actually filmed it, because I just want to give people the option of watching that if they want. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Ugh. And we're not watching this because this is just feeder porn. Let's go to the comments. She should do a no buy / spend week challenge. She would fail on the first day. The challenge is the part that she fails. It's not the actual doing. It's the fact that there is a challenge. If there was no challenge, she would be fine doing it. Constantly talking about taking out the trash is a little weird. It feels like you're discussing it because of those texts that were released in which you said you needed help taking out the trash. Yep. The extra layers in the dresses aren't extra. It's meant to be worn as a dress, not as a shirt, and dresses often have lining. Yeah. MamaLynn, your shirt or dress is really cute. I know, you clocked that too. She was totally like, I don't know what it is. So whatever it is, it's cute. Why does she say size 4 so sheepish? Why does why does she say size 4 so sheep? Ugh. What is this tongue twister? Why does she say size 4 so sheepishly? Like she's 64 ounces of water away from being a supermodel. That's diabolical. I think you made that sentence on purpose because that's difficult to read. Maybe it's just because I haven't had caffeine. In order to become less swollen, you might want to rethink the Arby's and king size almond joy. Why? Why? She lost 80 pounds once, you know? I want to do as many good things for the earth as possible. Name one thing. Nothing. Thanks for reminding me to go for a walk after work. People are so funny. Let's read one more. 2019 vibes giving us makeup content while you're approaching bedbound at light speed. Yep. Yep. That's exactly how I felt. It's like, especially that shirt with the cutout where you could see her neck hump. That's exactly 2019 vibes. Ugh, I don't know. And I think that she understands that too. Let's call it there. If you enjoyed this reaction, leave a like, subscribe, and leave a dress, I think. Is that possible? Yeah, leave a dress emoji in the comments. Bye.